Hi, I'm Brooks Compton, Mayor of the City of Centerville. Welcome to Centerville Business Today. This is my first Centerville Business Today, and I'm having an opportunity for his first Centerville Business Today, Prentice Lipsey, who is the Executive Director of the Franciscan Living Community, St. Leonard. Prentice, thank you for being here today.
Thanks,
I
Mayor.
appreciate you joining me on my inaugural show of Centerville Today.
I'm very honored. Congratulations to you.
Well, thank you very much. And Prentice, I know that you're fairly new to the area. We'll get right into your background and a little bit about your involvement before you came here to St. Leonard.
I am new to the area, somewhat new, but actually my first job out of college was working for St. Elizabeth Hospital here in Dayton, Ohio, which has a connection to St. Leonard. So it was almost kind of predestined, I feel, that I ended up back here working for a Franciscan community. So I could go into that story. It's actually a good one.
Well, I think that'd be great. A little history of the St. Leonards and the Franciscan community here. I think all of us who have grown up around here always came up here and saw the towers here, and I think a little bit of background would be helpful for the community and the business community.
Yeah. So St. Leonard, it got its name because it used to be a school of theology, and so St. Leonard is most known for being an educator. So most people don't know that that's how St. Leonard came to be. For many years, starting in the 1950s, St. Leonard started out as that seminary, and we had monks and priests who lived here on campus. The main building for St. Leonard used to be dorm rooms. I think my office is actually an old dorm room. They were there for many years. They lived off the land here, 240 acres as part of Centerville, and many people have told me stories about remembering that they used to deliver papers to the priests that lived here and so forth. But it was not until about 1980 when the priest decided to uproot and leave this area that they then gifted this land to the Franciscan Sisters of the Poor. And they are the same sisters that started St. Elizabeth Hospital downtown Dayton. And so the history is rich. They stayed here for several years as the sponsors of St. Leonard. And it wasn't until about 2001 we received a new sponsor, which was our current sponsors of Franciscan Living Communities, the Sisters of Sylvania. We're very proud of that heritage. So the only rule that we had when this land was given to us was that we carry on the Franciscan culture and heritage.
I think as being a longtime member of Centerville and those of us who live in the community, we really appreciate all the efforts that St. Leonard's and the Franciscan Sisters did over the years to develop this site. And if you could maybe just give us a little bit of what the facilities are and what some of the services that St. Leonard's provides, that'd be great.
Absolutely. So when the land was given to the sisters, the caveat was that they use it for helping and healing. And so that's what we've done all these years. So St. Leonard, we offer the full continuum of services. I say post-acute care services. And what I mean by that is we have the full continuum of everything that's offered post a hospital stay, from skilled nursing facility, assisted living. We have independent living, of course, with our cottages and our homes, but we also go into some more in-depth services, whether it's hospice or providing home care. We have all those levels.
So as you look to the future as far as the nature of our community and what the services are going to be needed, what do you think the future is as far as housing and needs of our seniors as the community ages a little bit?
The only constant thing in healthcare is that it's always changing, but I do know that we're on the precipice of a big wave of seniors coming to age, so to speak. We have the baby boomers who I recently read a statistic that by the year or between 2020 and 2025, 1 in 5 individuals will be of the age of 70 or older. And so that's something that I think that our communities and in the U.S. we're all preparing for. You see so many facilities popping up that offer similar service lines, but I do believe that there's going to be room for many of us to take care of seniors and to provide that level of care long going.
Well, I know as a baby boomer that I'm personally pleased that facilities such as St. Leonard's are bringing such great services online, available to the community, particularly the quality of the services that you provide. And I know I've had an opportunity to be in the cottages and other facilities around here, but how many independent living cottages do you have on the St. Leonard's
Great
grounds?
question. I tend to break it down and just use a rough number. We have approximately 200 independent living homes. I'd add another 80 or so to make that approximately 300 independent living units. Our garden homes, our cottages, our independent living apartments. Then we have another 100 or so assisted living. We provide memory care services. One of the things that we're very proud of are our rehab suites, private rooms that we provide to folks coming out of the hospital needing a quick transitional stay. And those are all private, and we try to promote those. And then last but not least, our skilled nursing facility services.
So if someone from St. Leonard's is a resident here, they need hospitalized care, if they need to come back for rehab, they can come right back here and rehab here and then go into their own apartment or unit at that point.
That's the future of long-term care, is really kind of helping folks transition short stays back to a home setting as people want to age in place. And so ultimately we serve over 1,000 seniors a year. With the 600 approximately units and apartments that we have, that's only part of it. We do somewhere around the tune of 50 admissions discharges into our skilled nursing facility every month. So we easily serve over 1,000 seniors every year.
Wow, that's great. And I know those of us who live around here, we think a lot of St. Leonard's and what you've done for the community and the level of care that you provide people. But how many employees do you have at St. Leonard's? I know you have a lot.
Yes, and to take care of 1,000 seniors, you have to have a lot. We approximately have about 500 employees that work here at St. Leonard, great employees, and we're really focusing in on the quality of our employees and the care that we provide. One of the things that I'm a firm believer in is that you cannot have good care without good relationships. First and foremost, making sure that you build a rapport with the folks that you're serving. I often say I want to know everyone on a first name basis. And really, our staff are great at trying to remember that, we're in customer service, but it's the highest level of customer service that you can possibly imagine. So really getting to know someone is how you start to anticipate their needs and give them great care.
I know from the people that I've talked to who reside out here at St. Leonard's, I know a number of people who do, they feel that way, that you do give them excellent care and very first-class quality service the whole time. And Prentice, one of the things I know that St. Leonard's added a few years back was the station house.
Yes.
And that's a real good point for St. Leonard's. And if you might tell the business community and community a little bit about Station House, I think they'd like to know about that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Our Station House has been here for a little over 3 years. It's tied to our wellness center, being the Franciscan Center here on campus. It's open to the community, and we can do a number of things in partnering with community organizations to provide this space. We do want folks to know that the restaurant's here. We're sitting here this morning and getting ready to open here shortly, but it's here for the community. We want folks to know that we're a place you can come. You yourself have been here for business meetings. We like to do a lot of different events here, conference center, education for the community. All that's part of our wellness center. We have the Silver Sneakers program here at St. Leonard. So anyone wanting to participate in that, they can take advantage of our wonderful classes and our aquatic gym and therapies. And we really try to make sure that folks know that we're here and to utilize us. That's what we're here for.
I know when I've been in the Station House before, I walked by a first-class fitness facility. And also I know you have a swimming pool that you have the ability to use. And every time I've gone by, it's well attended. And as far as the fitness center is concerned, do you have then, I know you have, looks like the latest fitness equipment in your fitness center.
I'd like to say it's the latest equipment. I don't know that much about equipment. My wife is actually a physical therapist, but one equipment piece that I do know of is the new step. It's the bike, and most people, I won't say they fight over that, but we have plenty of those here. We want to make sure that we have the most up-to-date equipment. Of course.
And it looked like you even had locker rooms in here if someone came here from one of the apartments and wanted to shower up, and it's really very nice facility.
Yes. And that's a good point. Our locker rooms open. Our folks that come from the community, they change, they go do their workouts, and then they head home. But we now have over 2,000 members in just 3 years, where we started out wondering what would be the utilization of a wellness center located on a retirement community. We're proud to say that this year we broke 2,000 members.
Oh, that's terrific. And I know there's a lot going on at St. Leonard's, and you might, if you have to, tell us a little bit about some of the future events that the community can participate in and the residents here at St. Leonard's.
Sure. We want to be known as a vital life community, and what that means is, we want to make sure that we are taking care of a person's mind, body, and spirit. So we like to offer a lot more than just, the typical. So we have different programs that we geared towards, the entertainment side of life, and making sure that our residents in the community can come and enjoy those things. Before we started, we were talking about the murder mystery event that we have coming up in February.
Of which you're playing a starring role, I understand.
Playing a role. I don't know if I'm the killer, but
not to be disclosed.
Right. But it will be a murder mystery dinner, and we're looking forward to opening that up to the community so they can see what kind of fun we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know in the fall you have a 5K run.
Yes.
I've had a good fortune to participate in that a couple times, and that's a lot of fun, and that winds throughout the St. Leonard's community on the grounds here, doesn't it?
Yes, yes. We have a great park-like environment, trails, and everything for everyone to take advantage of. The 5K is one of our great things. We're starting to plan for a few more events that are coming up in the spring and towards the summer. One of them being we're going to do an auto show out here, but most importantly, we've been working with the city of Centerville to start to plan for a Baby Boomer Festival. We've just confirmed our date. As you know, we're looking at about August 6th. We're planning to have Elliot Newis, who is part of the group Hall & Oates. Mm-hmm. He will be our headliner, and we want folks to know we're out here. We want to partner with the city of Centerville. We want to make use of this great, vast park-like environment that we have, and so we want to open it up and make sure that everybody feels comfortable coming here and recognizing that we want to be a good neighbor.
Well, just from a standpoint, so the upcoming events, the murder event in February, the auto shows coming up, the Boomer Festival, the 5K run. I know that you participate in a lot of other activities around the community, some in Americana and things of that sort. And I know we really appreciate that, but all the different things that you do provide the community and your own residents to participate in. One thing, just to follow up a little bit, as far as the community itself, when you think of, what do you think of in terms of long-term for St. Leonard's as far as any expanding of facilities that you might have in the future?
Right, and so I talked about how there's so much change in healthcare. For us to put out a 10-year plan, it probably would change in a year, but we certainly are looking at what we can do to be able to continue our mission of making sure that we care for those who need our services. I would say the future for St. Leonard, we will definitely want to take advantage of some of our space that we have out here, providing more of a one-stop shop kind of a retirement community for our seniors. Placing shops and different places that folks are interested in coming to and having within walking distance here on our campus. So more of that to come, and different options for assisted living and independent living.
Oh, that's great. I know that from having been a member of council for a number of years, and I started back in the 80s, to have an opportunity to see St. Leonard's develop the way it has and become such an integral part of our community. It's an honor to be here today, to have a chance to talk with you, and it's been an honor to work with St. Leonard's over the years, and I know the community thinks very much of what you've done and how you treat your residents and how you treat the community in general, that it's first class all the way. And one only needs to come out here and take a look at the Station House or give you a call and have a chance to talk with you and see what a great facility and what a great community asset it is.
And I too want to thank the city of Centerville, and I want to specifically say that I've received such a warm welcome to the city of Centerville, and that's from everybody, from the executive to the town leaders to the city leaders. I feel that this is a great city, and I really want to make sure that everyone knows that we want to be a good part of it.
Well, we're proud to have you in Centerville, and we're glad to have you as the new executive director here, and whatever we can do to help, and we appreciate St. Leonard's and all you do for us. So I think we could probably go on a lot longer, but I'm going to wrap it up and say, for the inaugural Centerville Business Today, Apprentice, thanks for breaking me in on the first
Okay,
one.
no
And,
problem.
we enjoyed having an opportunity to talk to you, and we will do so again soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. That wraps up for Centerville Business Today.